there's been a lot of talk about airport security and why we should not have it, but I'm here to tell you many reasons on why airport security is necessary. Airport security is the reason why we are safe when traveling to our desired destination, vacation, work event, whatever it should be. You're already stressed out about all that you had to do before your takeoff. Knowing about our airport security gives you like a relaxation on the rest of your trip, just knowing that you're safe. It gives you a peace of mind. Today, I will be going over why airport security is important and necessary by explaining the protection it gives, the history as to why we have it now today, and the new cybersecurity that is being enforced to keep the security at top level. With mass shooting incidents on the rise, airport security keeps passengers protected inside the airport. Airport security provides protection against terrorists, fight against narcotics, prevents smuggling overall, that just protects passengers inside the airport. By doing this, they use certain tactics and protocol to ensure this safety. They have AIT scanners, which helps the security personnel detect any concealed metal, plastics, ceramics, chemical materials, and explosives with the help of three-dimensional images created by the machine after scanning the passenger. From personal experience, if they detect anything, they are required to search you. I was on my way to Alaska, and actually Seattle, because that's where I boarded my ship, and I was pulled aside because something came up on the scan that they just wanted to double check. It's always just wanting to double check to make sure like you have nothing on you that's gonna hurt anybody. They gave me a pat down and I was on my way. It was totally, I was understanding. I mean, they have to do it. They have to do it. It's their job. Another time, I was on my way to Florida and I had brought my new purse. I was really young and it had 2 guns on it and I had it in my suitcase. And they obviously freaked out because it came up on the screen as 2 guns. So they found it, and I was fine to keep it, and I was on my way. But I would never do that again because I was scared. During the 1970s, airport security was first introduced, and after the 9/11 attacks in 2001, it was heightened worldwide, not just the United States. According to Brendan Corner, author of the 2013 book The Skies Belong to Us, the majority of those were between 68 and 72, a 5-year stretch, and sometimes they happened at the rate of 1 per week. Corner also stated, you could have multiple hijackings in the same day. Well, back then they had a bunch of multiple hijackings, and there was many a day. It was not an infrequent occurrence. It's proven that security measures have significantly reduced the amount of hijackings and ultimately just everything around like narcotics or anything being smuggled. Airport security has had a big focus after the 9/11 attacks and continues to be that way to this day because they would never want anything like that to happen again. Now, there is also a new security on the rise. Cybersecurity inside the airport is a new thing. As hackers are becoming smarter and finding more ways to beat security and hack the system, it's become more of a problem to focus more on the cyber part because they don't want anything like somebody hijacking the plane, but just like the cyber part of it. And which has happened a lot of times. Like a lot of times there's many times like on movies and stuff, something happens within the system and it like causes the plane to go down. They're still trying to fix the problem with new, like, obviously, computers and new enhancements. With the new generation becoming highly dependent on digital technology, cybersecurity has become a serious and utter concern. Authorities and airlines are investigating immensely on cybersecurity and focusing a lot more on that because their main goal is to ensure the safety of their passengers. Though opponents suggest that it is an inconvenience that invades the privacy of passengers, but it is nevertheless obvious that citizens' safety is more important than a pat-down being offensive. And airport security is well worth the investment. In conclusion, airport security is just the way things should be to protect us passengers. I would want to feel safe while traveling, wouldn't you? And with all of these top security appliances, this ensures to keep our rates down with the smuggling, mass shootings, terrorists, and many more. Over the course of this speech, we learned about the protection airport security gives us citizens, the history as to why we have this high of a security, and the newer cybersecurity being enforced to prevent hackers. Thank you for listening.